Welcome back. Well, residents of I Eersterust in Pretoria say they have not received any food parcels from government, even after they followed processes requested by government. Now, they claim that government still requires them to provide more information regarding individual households. The community is accusing government of not caring and discrimination against them. For more on this, now we cross to our reporter Molemo Wa-one Mothwa. Molemo, a very good morning to you. What are residents saying this morning there?
Good morning, Blaine. We're coming live to you from I Eersterust, where people are still claiming that they haven't received food parcels, and that's despite having followed processes as requested by the government. But I'm standing here with a few of them just to hear as to what the problems are. Veronica, if you can just tell us as to why are people still not without food parcels?
Like we said, on the 13th, when the show was aired, we made a plea to the government. We followed the due processes. We have submitted the names, all the information, but to date, there is nothing coming forward. So we want to ask, what is the hold-up? In Tshwane alone, it's not only our community that hasn't received the relief from the government. It's the whole of Tshwane and the whole area. What more do we need to do in order for our people to receive the food parcels? Yes, we have private donors that are assisting in the community, but it's not enough. The people will only give so much. And after that, what happens to our people? When the lockdown is finished, it's not like we're going to go back to normal. Our people will still struggle with regards to food relief. So we are asking the government, what more do we need to do? And this is a plea to our administrator, Mponawa. Take your councillors' salaries that are not being paid, put it into the Tshwane food bank and supply our communities that are struggling with the food parcels so that they can have some sort of relief. Medium to long term, we're not looking also when the lockdown is on, but what happens after that, because there'll still be a ripple effect when people go back to work, still struggling, because this is going to affect us for a very long time.
Okay, Veronica, you also indicated that you were requested to follow some processes. If you can just tell us as to what are those processes?
We submitted the qualifying names from our respective community. Then we got an email that we must submit the ID numbers, which we did. Then we got another email that we should go and see how many people over the age of 18 there is, how many children, how many adults, how many women and men. I mean, in this time of lockdown, we cannot go house to house and get all that intricate information. With the social distancing, it's very, very, very difficult to do that. And most of our old people and vulnerable people are not on social media. So how do we communicate with them? The social media information that went out from government saying they're only requesting names, addresses and telephone numbers. Why are they making it now difficult for us to get so much information just to access food parcels for our people? What is happening? We need to know, and they need to respond to us. Our people are waiting now. This is the third week going, and we have submitted the names on the 8th of April already, and we are now almost in half of the month. What is happening? We need to know what is going on.
Ricardo, as the chairperson of the group, obviously there are sick people here, there are elderly persons here. How are they coping? Have you been to their homes to find out as to how have they been coping since the lockdown?
I think, like our deputy chairperson said and alluded to, our people are struggling here. Our people are struggling in terms of, you can just imagine the social grant can't last up until the end of the month. You also ask yourself in terms of, most of the individuals, even the kids as well and grandchildren who's staying with these old people of ours, they don't get an income for the last month, in fact. Because if you just think about it, from the 26th of March up until now, most of our people in the community, from your plumbers, your electricians, you name them, even your caterers, people with shops as well, even those as well that which are driving our kids around as well to school and back. There's no income. How will they be able to feed the household? We have over 4,000 people which is in dire need as we're standing here, which is in need of those food parcels. We should actually go back. The Premier spoke about over 2,000 people within the province already receive those food parcels. Where did the food parcels go to? Because it's not in Tshwane. And you can ask yourself, I mean, even the administrator, Mpo now alluded to the fact that they did not start yet within Tshwane. So, and there is a food parcel, I mean, in Silverton is a food parcel bank here. I mean, our people can, it's not far. Silverton from I Eersterust is not far, and Mamelodi is not far, and Eastland is not far. They can provide for our people. I mean, here's a food parcel. So I'm saying, there should just be a willpower for these politicians and administrator. This is an opportunity. I mean, we should even go far and ask ourselves, we have 214 councillors presently, which are not active, and they can use that salaries and the political office bearers' salaries to provide, I mean, urgently for all the 7 provinces, from Region 1 to Region 7. I mean, there is funds available within the administrator, which the administrator is sitting with, which they can make available to all the provinces, from Region 1 to Region 7. So yes, this is a perfect opportunity. We're making a plea to the administrator. We're making a plea to Panyaza Lissufi, the acting MEC of Social Development. We're also making a plea to the Premier as well. And also the HOD, who's responsible for social development, to actually come and because what we are just saying, there's a dire need in the community.
Thank you, Ricardo. Blaine, as you can hear, it's a struggle here. They say they actually are, getting food, parcels from private donors, but it's still not enough. And on Thursday, the acting MEC of Social Development, Panyaza Lissufi, indicated as well that there's an increased demand of food parcels, and also there has been an insurgence, of such from the unemployed. But then he also indicated that currently the food parcels that they've been distributing, they are mostly supplying for the homeless, for the child-headed families, as well as sick people, those that are coming from the hospitals or at home bedridden.
Well, a tough situation there in I Eersterust. Thank you very much indeed for your reporting there. Molemo Wa-one Mothwa reporting from I Eersterust, Pretoria.